Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers. More for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Glass Pipes. An extensive retool, well, very extensive-ish, retool of the original Huffer figure. And if you remember that review, which I don't even remember when that went up, but if you remember that review, you know that I'm a big fan of that figure, so obviously I'm gonna be a big fan of this idiot as well. I'm so happy to have him, dude. I'm so happy to have him because, like I said, I love the original figure. So yeah, but Pipes was always a bit of a retool of good old Huffer, and that just hasn't changed at all, you know? It's just still the same old, same old. By the way, the only real new parts that he has are his chest and his head, so it's not necessarily an extensive retool, but it is retool enough. So let's take a closer look at good old Pipes guy, who I do not necessarily remember appearing in Generation 1, but who cares? Anyway, you got a nice head, basically swallowed by the truck front, but you got a nice new head with a mask as well. He's got a nice chest here as well with some vents for, I don't know, air circulation, I guess, from his titties. I guess he breathes through his tits. Then afterwards, you also got the nice, like, legs over here. You got the nice arms that are still, like, just circular in its entirety because of where they appear in the vehicular form. And then you got the nice legs here as well, the nice wheel, the heel as well. And then on the back, you basically just got the front of that truck. That is basically him. And he looks actually pretty good. Because of the new stuff, the new chest and the new head, he looks a lot more meaner, though, than Huffer originally did. Which, by the way, I have Huffer here with me for the size comparison, obviously. But he is still a very good looking figure. So then, what does he come with? Well, surprisingly enough, he does not come with the same stuff that Huffer comes with, because he comes with these things. I guess you're supposed to plug these onto his hands or something like that. But basically, I don't know what they are. I guess you could say they are like gun versions of his smokestacks. But you can plug them in his hand if you want to. Or as he was out of the box, I guess you could say, in the arms. Basically, this is how it went for him. When I pulled him out of the box, he had these things on his arms. I don't know if that's where they're supposed to go. But to be honest, they don't necessarily look all that terrible coming out of his arms either. You know, looking very good. He can just, I don't know, flamethrower or something like that. Sorry, I'm just thinking of the Transformers 1 scene from Optimus Prime where he used his smokestacks in order to breathe fire onto Megatron. In that really cool scene where he basically 1v all the Decepticons, basically. And he won! The dude won. He beat every single Decepticon. There were like 50 of them that flew at him, and he just beat them all. God, that was just such a cool sequence. Very unrealistic in that sense. That made Optimus Prime so overpowered. Megatron's never going to be able to stand a chance against him, because Optimus beat him and all the Decepticons. But still, he looks really cool wielding his weapons. So let's take these bad boys off of him then. And then let's get straight then into the articulation segment. So then starting off, I like to move this bad boy a bit backwards. Come on, there you go. So that I can get to his head, which has a full rotation right here. Put this bad boy back. Then afterwards, you got a full rotation in the arm as well, which is a bit loose on mine, but this is a used copy, so yeah. Also, you got some in and out action as well on the arm. You got a swivel and an elbow joint. The swivel is actually very tight on mine, whatever. Anyway, and then also his hand can technically move inwards if you want to do that. I don't know why, but to be honest, I'm not good at posing. You look at my thumbnails if you really need that evidence. And after that, he also has a waist rotation. Legs can go forward, can go back, in and out, and also a thigh rotation as well on that mushroom joint. A knee bend right here for transformation purposes like this. And then also his feet can ankle tilt as well, but no real forward and back. But you can do this, so he can do that, but he'll fall over because that is his heel. So that's not really the smartest move. But he has some good articulation, you know, what you come to expect, you know, with the ankle tilts and stuff like that. I still remember a time before ankle tilts were even a thing, to be honest. But still, he's got some good articulation. So then, let's then move straight into size comparisons. So starting off here, we got him next to his friend, good old Huffer. And look at how friendly Huffer looks compared to Pipes. Pipes seems like he wants to just take some Decepticons down. And Huffer's like, oh, hello there, how you doing today? Top of the morning, good fella. That's what basically Huffer looks like. And Pipes is like, I'm just gonna kill you. But I do like how different they look, yet still the same, but still different because of all the new parts. Very much a big fan. So then next up, here we got obviously Bumblebee and Optimus Prime for the size comparison as well. You gotta do it. And he looks good with them as well. So then finally, here we got him next to Ironheart, Sideswipe, and Jazz Boys. Yes, indeed. Look at them. Look at Pipes together with the three of them. Very nice indeed. So let's get them out of here. Pull you in closer and let's get into that transformation. I had to kind of remind myself how this idiot works thanks to this one, but hey, we figured it out. Don't worry about it. So I know exactly how to make this work. So what you want to start off with, you want to take this piece here and rotate it off to the back and out like so. That way, let me just get that back in. We can get to the head and rotate it around, and then afterwards fold this forward and take the arms here and rotate them off to the side like so. So rotate them to the back and fold this out to the side like so. Then after that, what you want to do is you want to take out the wheels if you can, if there's enough clearance. Don't worry, the wheels will eventually get more clearance once we get further into it. Then after that, close this bad boy back up, goes under here, and there you go. After that, you want to rotate, oh come on. There you go. Rotate it off to the side. For some reason that did not necessarily go the way that I wanted to. And you have a tab here at the side of the hip skirt that is going to go into a slot right there. So you basically want to tab it in. That also secures the fact that we now can move the wheels around. That is how you get the wheels to move around. After that, what you want to do is you want to basically collapse this in on itself so that you can get the tabs that are at the side here, at the back here, fully into the slots where they needed to go, into the arms. Come on, there you go. Push it all the way down, then fold that in. Also, wait, rotate the arms so that they are, oh, sorry about that one. I thought they already were rotated, but rotate the arms so that they are basically facing each other, so that when you do this, you can fold them in on each other. And now you can basically get them into the slots that are on the arm. There you go. And then afterwards, take the white pieces here and rotate them out and around and tap them in. Tap the legs together and rotate them around in order to encapsulate them. And bam, here we got good old Pipes as the pipe dream in the good old-fashioned little trucky mode. So here we have Pipes in his vehicular form, and overall, yeah, it's just a tiny little truck, isn't it? It's just a nice tiny little truck. What do you want? You know, it's just a blue truck. It's Huffer, but blue. Simple as that. So let's look here at the front. You got the nice grill here, the headlights right there, the I don't know, grill as well. I don't know if both of these things are called grills or not. You even have like the window wipers right there. You got the clear window as well, which means that this whole thing might be made out of clear plastic, and I don't think that these are really clear inserts, but maybe they are, who's to say. But you also got these like lights here at the top, or horns, I guess, I don't know. Then after that, you got the side here, the hands being completely visible, which was actually my #1 problem from the original figure. Still being here, nice to see that, or not nice, who's to say. And then afterwards, you also got the nice bed here at the back as well. And the back of the truck is just a couple of holes because of the legs and also the tail light. So it's a nice looking little truck. Doesn't necessarily roll all that well, my copy anyway. For some reason, not all of the wheels want to touch the ground perfectly. Yeah, the back wheels always like to roll, but like the front wheels just... Like that back wheel is just doing all of the work, isn't it? But anyway, there you go. So let's look at the weapon storage. We got these two weapons. Now what you can do is you can plug them technically here in the back if you want to. Or you can plug them on the side here as some extra smokestacks or something like that. Because you can't really plug them up here at the top. Kind of wish you could do that though. I don't know why this little Peggy is here at the back, but anyway, you can basically just attach these here to the side to give him some mean smokestacks if you want to. And also, if you want to have playability features, here we also have him being able to carry Optimus Prime's truck right there. What a helpful little guy, isn't he? Look at how helpful he is. Just helping Optimus Prime with his truck while Optimus Prime goes off to battle so that Roller doesn't need to get himself a bit tired. Or maybe he picked up the truck because Optimus Prime forgot it or something like that. How do you attach this truck again? But yeah, so he has a lot of playability. So then, since we got nothing else really to do, let's go straight into size comparison then, shall we? So starting off, obviously, here we have him next to Huffer, baby. Yes, indeed. And to be honest, out of these two trucks, who do I think is better? Huffer. I will say Huffer because I like what he does with the weapons. He makes this whole, like, truck bed for Huffer. Meanwhile, and also he rolls a little bit better. Which, by the way, I transformed these guys kind of the same. Anyway, this guy just comes with these two weapons and does not have necessarily the playability that this has. However, this could technically be attached here because the attachment points aren't exactly the same. But here they are together, and I do like how with the extra bits, they do look different from each other while still being the same mold. Big fan. So let's get Huffer out of here so we can get into the popular ones. So here we have Pipes with Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And they all look really good with Pipes as well. Very nice. Pipes just fits right in. I mean, maybe his truck is not as big as the Optimus Prime, but whatever. You know what? I'm not a truck fanatic. I do not know how trucks work, to be honest. And I like this, so sue me. Anyway, next up. Don't actually sue me. I don't have any money. I keep spending it on toys like Kit, for example. Here we are, Kit next to Pipes as well. Looking very nice next to Pipes. So let's get you out of here for my favorite. With the classic Iron Knight Sideswipe and size comparison, as always needs to happen on this channel. And he looks very nice alongside them. Big fan of the way that they look. Now let's get you all out of here. Pull you in closer for that reverse transformation. So let's get good old Pipes back into his robotic mood. So what you want to start off with, I like to just pull on something and hope something flips. And that's where we'll begin. So we'll start with the legs. Obviously split them, which they already did. But anyway, rotate them all the way around. Then afterwards, you want to take this white piece and rotate it around so that this guy can actually stand with some good old-fashioned heels. And there you go, walking truck. But anyway, after that, what you want to do is you want to basically take the arms and rotate them out and get this rotated up, this cap section, so that we can really get started in here. Rotate this out. Take the wheel and rotate it in. Take the wheel and rotate it all the way in like so, which will allow us to actually take the arms and put them up like so. So take this here. There's a little hook tab there that's going to hook under here. So just push that in like so. Rotate the arms around. Rotate the hand down. Rotate the hand down. And rotate the arms around. Rotate this to the side so that we can actually have this. Rotate the head around as well. After that, push this back in, and this white tab here is going to get under there, so just put that in there. And then afterwards you want to basically take this, and I mean, you can actually leave it out like so if you want to. And here we have then good old-fashioned Pipes back into his robotic mute. So my friend Pipes, what do I think of you? I like you. I do like you, and maybe it's because of the fact that you're used. Maybe that's where some of my issues came from, but I like Huffer better than you. However, I am still not mad about you, and I will still say you are a great figure. Now, my only real question is, when did I get Huffer? Because I don't actually remember. Because Huffer is a top tier figure, and if I got that idiot this year, that means that he's going to be in the top of this year. But anyway, my opinion still stands the same with Huffer, same with Pipes, is the fact that this guy is absolutely great. I think he's a great little guy. I find it fun to just mess with him, you know, and I wasn't expecting much from this guy, so for him being able to do so much is actually really cool, and I'm a big fan of it. So that has been my review of Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class Pipes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!